Oh my God. Please don't
You
hit them
whack
too
them.
hard.
Nice.
Hey,
Look at
perfect. Cleared that
There
easy.
you go.
Yo, okay. So, can you introduce yourself and tell us a bit about your farm/garden?
Sure, yeah. So my name is Hunter Sims. I live in Auburndale, Central Florida. I initially got inspired to do all kinds of tropical and rare fruit trees just because I watched some YouTube videos, right? And then a lot of these cool fruits were really hard to find. You can't just find them at a grocery store. So I was like, well, I wanted to figure out how I could acquire them and grow them. So about 8 years ago, I just bought a few plants. Fortunately enough, I mean, I'm very, very 1 in a million lucky and blessed because my grandfather has this, 6.5 acre orange grove, basically. And as citrus greening was happening, all the orange trees are dying, right?
Wow.
So you have to rip them out by the state. The state is requiring you to rip them out, and then you get a tax break.
Wow.
So, you have 5 years to replant everything and find a new crop.
Shut up.
So we've been able to keep a good tax status for agricultural. And at the same time, I've been experimenting with playing around. I've probably got 150 trees out there, maybe 70 different types of fruits.
Wow.
And really, as of this last year or so, I'm kind of leaning into mangoes. So I've been planting more mangoes, and now I think I'm up to about 70 varieties of mango planted.
Wow.
So they're still young. Central Florida is not the best for mangoes because we have really high humidity.
Okay.
But a tree like this is a Valencia pride. I mean, this will produce every year. This tree was here long before I was into growing fruits.
Okay.
Knowing that, I would have trimmed it and kept it smaller, but it's kind of actually my grandfather planted right over here to just block off the pole barn, from the road. Somebody stole a four-wheeler out of it.
Wow.
So we did that, and then we put a gate down the road. But
got you.
Yeah. I mean, we can walk over and show you around.
This is a Suriname cherry, right?
Yeah, it is.
That's so cool.
It is. This is just a standard red one. My grandfather planted it. He grew up eating them around like Winter Haven.
I hear that all the time, and that's the vibe that it gave me because I don't usually see them this big. Like, this seems like how they would talk about, as kids we would go and pick them off the hedges.
Yeah.
It's so cool.
Yeah. People used to make hedges out of them, and to me, the red one is kind of a mediocre fruit at best. and I mean, unless it's really, really ripe and just falls right off, maybe you get lucky. Yeah. I have one that's called the Zill's Dark or Zill's Black variety, and that one's a little bit less resinous. And,
is it fruiting right now?
It just got done fruiting. It dropped off.
I would have loved to try it. I haven't had the black ones yet. I hear they're better.
Yeah, they are. It's worth a plant if you have the space to grow on.
Okay.
Well, we have some other cool stuff fruiting, so you can try it.
All right, cool. I'll let you lead the way. I know it's massive, so
it's a big property. It's more space than I'll need. It's about 6.5 acres.
Wow. I just love that you've planted it up, and we have like the same story. I started gardening from YouTube too.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, I just got really stoked on like all these rare stuff. And it helps to have a tractor too.
Yes. Okay, cool.
That's my grandfather's tractor, so I get to use it, and certainly helps.
So what do you do with it?
What don't I do with it? I move stuff, I rip stuff up, and I'll load stuff up and haul it off.
Okay.
And then I actually built this greenhouse. It's actually a carport frame.
What?
Yeah. I had it custom made because I had a few greenhouses, like the cheap Harbor Freight ones, and they just blew right over,
Yeah.
So this is kind of like, I don't know. I have some rare things in here that, all this is like my personal, just fun to be planted type stuff.
This is beautiful. So do you sell your trees?
Yeah. So I sell mostly like seedlings, like this size.
Okay.
So my website is rareplantcuttings.com.
Awesome.
And primarily I do cuttings.
Okay.
But I also have some other cool plants on there. Just things I collect, things that grow out here, ice cream beans and stuff like that.
Is this a palm? Not a bamboo?
It is, yeah. That's from my friend Shanti over in Orlando.
That is beautiful.
I've neglected that one. It
And
needs to go in the ground, but I'm
but it's
waiting for the right
thriving.
space to put it. I need to figure out where
Got you.
would be best. And then down here is all my wife's. She likes the pretty house plants, the
Okay.
really expensive ones. You know,
This is a white. I don't even know what species this is, but I have this. I've never seen a variegated one. That is crazy.
Oh, I hate it. It's so spiky. And
Yeah, I
she
plant them
likes
by
it,
my
but
windows.
you know.
Oh my
So yeah,
gosh. I should have got her in here too. This is magnificent.
yeah, she's at work. She should be
This
back in like an
philodendron.
hour or so, but
Oh my gosh.
yeah, she's
Oh, I've never seen a variegated one. What is this? Is this even a pothos?
no, I think that's called a syngonium.
Oh my
Albo, maybe?
gosh. That's crazy. Yeah, no, these are expensive. These are expensive. Yeah, like a cutting this size, I think would be like 45 easily.
Oh, really?
At the cheapest. Like, I know this plant on Facebook Marketplace sells for $300.
Oh, this is just a Thai constellation. They used to be pretty expensive. They're going down.
Okay.
The Aurea, this one's kind of expensive.
Okay.
But I recently started foliar feeding all the trees, so they like it a lot more in here. I mean, based off, like, just come look at this one real quick. So this one here, like, this was the size of the leaf. This was the size of the leaf. Maybe, you know, maybe this would be the largest I could get. And then I did like 3 weeks of foliar applications.
Wow.
I mean, look at the new growth on that.
Yes.
Same thing over here. I was like amazed with the results of foliar feeding. Just even like this persimmon here, like, you know, they don't typically have super large leaves. I mean,
yeah, that's
and
beautiful.
then I mean, to look at this leaf here.
Yes.
Same thing with the mango leaves, right?
Wow.
Like, I've been going crazy with the foliar
and that's
feeding.
Such a small tree or a seedling for the leaves to be that big. That's like the size of a full size mango tree.
What is foliar feeding?
Foliar feeding is basically just applying nutrients via liquid to the leaves instead of throwing granular on the ground. It's like injecting them with nutrients. And I'm doing a talk next Saturday on it, actually. I run a gardening club for Auburndale.
Awesome.
So we're doing...
what's the name of it?
Auburndale Garden Club.
Okay. Is it on like Facebook?
Yeah, it's a group on Facebook.
Okay, cool.
If anybody wants to join it, they're welcome
definitely.
to.
I want to hear about this foliar feeding. So you mix like a solution together? And
primarily I use like seaweed extract and like humic acid. Sometimes I'll put in like chelated iron and a broad spectrum of micronutrients.
Okay. That's a whole nother language.
Yeah. And we're actually building a house right here.
Wow.
Right now for me and my wife.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
That's awesome.
Thank you.
And it's going to be in the food
It'll be
forest.
right here in the grove.
Wow.
You know.
So what trees do we have right here?
Harvest Moon Mango, Lancetia Mango, Sweet Tart. I've heard that one's good. I haven't tried it.
Okay.
All of that little row there is just, every tree's a different variety.
Okay.
You name it, I've got it probably.
Got you.
And minus a few. I mean, there's hundreds. I've only got like 70.
Are you talking about of mangoes?
Yeah, mangoes.
Word. There's hundreds of mango varieties?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So I've been keeping a list. All these are the ones that I have planted right now in alphabetical order. Just so I can keep track of what I have and what I don't have.
Got you.
And there's a mango festival happening at the end of this month down in West Palm Beach. So that'll be fun to go to.
Yeah. Are you going to go?
Yeah.
Okay,
me and my wife will be there.
Awesome.
This is a rainbow eucalyptus.
Beautiful. I have to show the truck. I love these.
The color comes and goes, I mean, but it'll still, you know, sometimes it's really orange, sometimes it's green. Like if you look up there, actually, you can see like some of the green popping through.
It's so pretty.
It got hit pretty hard by the hurricane, but...
oh my gosh. Yeah, these are one of my favorite trees because it looks like a painting.
Yeah. Yeah, they're pretty neat. Most of the trees I have are like fruit bearing, but I was like, that one's too cool. I'll plant it and, you know.
Is this a guava?
It is. This is, it's called Psidium firmum. It's from my friend Josh Jameson. It's like a little yellow orange type of guava. Just
Okay.
a different variety.
Got you.
This is the yellow strawberry tree.
Shut up! And I see some on there. Can I try it?
Oh yeah. There might be more on the other side. It's kind of scraggly around here.
Yeah, the one that I did see was kind of high up.
I need to throw out this pruning cuttings, but over here, yeah, here you go. There's some yellow ones. Oops.
It's okay.
Have you tried the yellow ones?
No, and that's why I'm like, I need to try it.
Yeah. They're pretty good.
Like this one is really ripe too.
Yeah, you know the red.
It's the same one.
There's a red and then there's a yellow.
We have it at home, but I have the red one.
Yeah, the yellow, I mean, it's really good. It's super sweet. It tastes like cereal milk to me. It's just it's a novelty. Yeah.
That's the perfect comparison. A cereal milk.
Like,
wow.
Really sweet cereal milk.
Yeah.
Maybe if you ran like 2 or 3 bowls through it and then drank the milk.
That's the one.
You know.
Yes. Okay.
But the yellow is just like a collector novelty. And they're coming around the trade. I mean, they're coming around on the market. You can find them. 5 years ago, it was much harder to find one.
Got you.
These are kind of cool. These are the Cecropia, the gummy worm fruit trees.
Shut up.
Have you seen those?
Yes. I want one so bad. The one that I'm stocking right now is like $250. I'm like, ugh!
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, you know, when I found these for sale, I drove down to Miami and I bought every one that they had. I got 3 or 4 trees.
Wow. These are beautiful, Hunter. Oh my God.
Thank you.
They're so lush. It's like they love it.
Yeah,
Dang.
They make a nice shade tree and they just look really tropical.
I gotta touch the trunk. Oh my God. It's so beefy. I'm like wanting to climb it.
There's some fruits up there. I don't know if you're tall enough or you could hit it with a stick. Those look ready.
Shut up. Oh my God. I'm gonna have a heart attack. This is amazing.
You see how they get thick like that when they're ready?
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, they look so nasty. I seen somebody try it growing in homes. Have you followed them? They're realtors too.
Oh, are they?
They live in, babe, where was that? Jupiter? They live in Jupiter.
If I can, like,
You're gonna
I don't
get
know
it?
if I can reach that thing up
It's
there.
a wasp on it. I'm gonna run.
Are you scared of wasps?
Very.
How would I get it?
Let me see the camera.
If you can reach it.
I could climb up there too. I mean, is it sturdy?
It's not. It probably might snap, but I mean, they'll fall off when they're ripe like that. Like, if you can hit it with something. I do have a long picker pole, but it's in my truck. Yeah.
You got it. You got it.
If you can, like, jump up and whack it.
Yeah, the fat loose one.
Yeah, if you
There's another one too right behind you. If that one looks more
oh yeah,
accessible.
look at that.
Babe.
No, turn around.
No,
see that one?
It's closer.
This one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you could probably just grab those.
Yeah.
Just whack them.
Oh my God. Please don't hit
You
them
whack
too
them.
hard.
Nice.
Hey, perfect. Clear that
There
easy.
you go.
Gushy and nasty.
Yo, okay, we have to
Yeah.
try it. It is gushy and nasty. They call it the
God.
gummy worm. Gummy worm fruit?
Gummy worm fruit. Yeah, they should like just slide off like that.
Oh!
Like, that's how you get it, right? I mean,
That's mad.
gummy worm fruit. Yeah,
That
try
is
So I
mad.
just bite it.
yeah, bite the end of it. Like,
Yeah, exactly. It's delicious.
have you had it?
Yeah.
No.
Well, how do you know it's delicious?
Everyone says it.
Well, you can't trust everyone.
Okay,
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna find out for
Yeah.
myself, and I'm gonna do the nasty little pull
Yeah,
too.
pull it. I like how you did that.
Do you like this one's thicker here?
Okay.
Like, kind of just slide that thing off like
Ew.
that. Yeah.
Okay.
Everybody, it's a gummy worm fruit party.
Mm,
Right.
oh my
Like-
God, it is good.
It's delicious.
Like the skin is like,
Wow.
I hate to say it, but it's like a lizard,
Mm,
right? Like the
Hunter,
skin,
I'm chewing.
the skin is like a lizard,
It's
and
like you're eating a live,
yeah,
Yeah,
like they're
you're right.
sweet. I mean,
Mm.
maybe just a notch below the strawberry tree, but like,
Sweetness for sure.
Wow.
It's delicious. It's hydrating.
yeah,
The texture is a little funky, but
I
I'm
chew it up and spit out the skin usually. Like,
really,
Mm.
yeah,
that's
yeah.
probably where all the nutrients is.
I don't care about the nutrients. It's straight sugar.
Give me
Like,
the sugar, right?
how much? Yeah, like, I don't know.
Oh my God, I'm definitely gonna get one of these. It looks like it grows easily here.
You know, maybe not for Central Florida, but I've got a really good microclimate here, being like I'm surrounded by like 4 lakes.
Oh yeah.
So during the winter,
Yeah.
and on both sides there's development, like residential neighborhoods.
Okay. Windbreak.
Yeah. And also what somebody pointed out to me is if you notice the land slopes down.
Yeah.
And then down there's a huge retention pond. So if it's like a freezing night and the wind is still, the cold air will settle down into that low point. So it's really, I got lucky. If you protect them when they're young, you could grow it here. Maybe a few heaters and stuff. And when they get this size, I mean, I probably won't have to do nothing to them.
Yeah.
Maybe some anomaly, historic hard frost would rip them out, but you know. And I've air layered tons off of these trees. That's kind of why they're up so high.
Okay.
And now I need to get a ladder and air layer up there. So everybody wants them, and I'm happy to air layer them, but
I would love to come back and support you and purchase some of your trees.
I saw a post on Facebook. Somebody got a fake one. And
I would be pissed.
They got a fake one, and the fruit was like not edible.
Oh my god, this is crazy.
Maybe like
I think I'm gonna eat another one. This is like the coolest thing ever. Hunter, do you want one?
No, I'm good. I'm good, thank you.
Oh, it broke inside of it. This is
well,
like
yeah, they ripen kind of weird. Like if you look at this one that you have in your hand, see how the top will be ripe. This bottom will not be.
Got you.
Yeah, like, but you can eat the top of it. I mean,
where? Okay, what is this?
That's a sapodilla.
That's what I thought, but it doesn't look like a typical gooseberry.
This is a Maycock variety, so they're like more round. Like the fruits are more round, and it got really bad sooty mold, so I actually just sprayed it with some copper fungicide. Okay. And that's why the new growth looks a little better, but but yeah, I mean this is a good variety.
I hear it's the sweetest one.
Maybe. I've only had a couple varieties of it, so I couldn't really say, but yeah, and it's cool. I mean, like every tree out here besides the gummy worm fruit, because those are like this thick, I sell cuttings of online. So people use them for grafting. Some of them can be rooted.
There's so much here. What is this? I'm sorry, I'm stopping you.
That's Inga Lorena. It's a white ice cream bean. Like the pod of the fruit is white. Smaller size fruits, but they're good. I mean, they haven't produced as well for me. This is an air layer from my mother tree down there.
It looks so lush and green though. That's why I had to stop it. It's so healthy.
Yeah. Have you heard of Canistel?
Yes. I've never had that one either. Another one of the gummy worms. Ah, so pretty.
This is a Canistel that's looking really nice.
Oh yes.
It's in full flower. No fruits right now.
I don't know what that was, but it was like
you're in the wrong industry if you're afraid of bugs.
I'm gonna get better. Yeah. I have been getting better. And this one is going crazy with flowers and fruit. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it should. I mean, it should set a few fruits.
Does it drop a lot?
I would say it doesn't really drop them, but like out of all these flowers, I'd be lucky to say maybe 10, 15 fruits.
Are you serious?
Yeah, just in my experience in the past, maybe there's more flowers this year, so more chance of getting some fruit on it. But I don't know.
It looks really good.
We'll see.
They say that you can't even like you said, I guess you're in a special space that allows you to play with the zones a little bit, because they say that that's another one that we can't grow. Right.
And a lot of these really, I mean, they'll grow here, but they just won't produce like they would down in, Homestead or South Florida.
What is this?
This one's cool. It's actually not a fruit. It's a flowering tree. It's called Michaelia alba.
Okay.
And I just got it because the flowers smell so good. Like, here, smell these.
Oh, wow.
So when the tree will get larger, it'll bloom and make the whole area smell.
That is amazing. It's like a plumeria mixed with like a gardenia.
Yeah, maybe a little like magnolia. It's related to magnolia.
Yes, I see magnolia too. Oh my God, that's beautiful.
I got into a phase of like perfumery and like perfume making.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to plant some like fragrant plants as well.
For sure.
Just because, I mean, the fruits are really great, but like after so long and you've collected like everything you can get, you know, not to say there's not more out there, because there definitely are. But I mean, for what's available in the trade, you know, you get this, you get that over 8 years. And then, you know, that maybe that's why I've moved into the mango varieties, because I'm like, well, I've got all of these types of trees, you know, and the mangoes do well.
I just seen somebody saying yesterday on Instagram that Florida is no longer the citrus state, it's the mango state.
I hope so.
Yeah.
I sure hope so. This is a Grumichama here.
Ooh.
You just missed the fruits on it.
Oh.
But that one was really good.
Yeah, I've never tried that.
And check this guy out back here. This is
holy moly.
This is a large ice cream bean tree.
Wow.
And I believe it's Inga spectabilis.
Wow.
The fruits will like, see down here, like that's they'll get large like that.
Oh my god, I've never seen it in person.
They start thin and they'll fill up when they get mature.
Got you. Yeah. So these are nitrogen fixing trees.
I believe so. I've heard that, but I think it's only nitrogen fixing when the branches and the leaves drop to the ground. Like, I don't think, as far as I know, like the roots give off nitrogen. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's like what falls for, chop and drop, then it gives the nitrogen.
Got you. Yeah, I feel like some beans that are more vining, I think, take up that. But yeah, this one is for the fruit. Like, people actually eat the...
Yeah, the fruit's good, and it makes a nice shade tree. It's really pretty. Check out the Pickering mango. Oh,
it is popping off.
Isn't that pretty neat?
Yes, it's more fruit than it is leaves. Usually it's the opposite with mangoes. This is awesome.
Well, being in Central Florida, most of them really aren't going to fruit as good for you. I mean, Pickering is the one that I'd recommend to anybody in a humid area. And you listen to a lot of different mango people, they'll say the same, but it just produces well. You know, I never sprayed it.
Wow. This thing is loaded. How old is this tree?
This tree's probably a good 5 years old.
Wow.
Probably 5 or so.
In 5 years, you could be eating this many mango on a random summer day.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's neat.
There's so much stuff here, Hunter.
That's a persimmon, like the fuyu type.
Okay. Oh, I can show. Look at that.
Got a cashew over here.
Oh!
This one.
I've never seen a cashew in person either.
Yeah. Like, there's baby cashews right here.
Oh my gosh.
Baby cashew fruits.
This is crazy.
Yeah.
This is nuts.
Literally nuts.
Yeah.
Oh my god. So does this the flowers on this one smell really nice too?
I don't know. I've never smelled them.
Got you.
I'm not too sure. You're welcome to it. You know, it's a cool thing. I'm like, if the whole economy collapses and the grocery store is closed, maybe I could still have some cashews.
Right? Exactly.
Oh my god, it smells really nice. It's not as vibrant as the other one, like pronounced, but definitely a beautiful smell. And that is a huge pollinator. I've never seen that before. Is that a bee or a hornet? On the right side, do you see it?
Oh, yeah, I don't know.
That thing is massive.
Bunch of flying things.
Yeah.
This one's cool. This is Ayama. It's an Annona.
Yes.
This one's like pretty hard to come by, and I got it from a friend, but it made it through the winter and it's looking fine. It's pretty tropical.
Yeah.
Then, you know, like compared to like, that's an Adamoya Lisa.
Okay.
So are you familiar with that fruit?
Mm-mm.
Oh, it's so good.
I'm familiar with Adamoyas, but Lisa is a specific variety.
Lisa's like the pink one.
Got you. Yeah.
So it's got like some small fruits on it right now.
Oh.
Right there. I mean, maybe, you know, they'll come into fruition in I don't know, few months.
Beautiful.
Have you ate it?
Oh yeah.
So out of all of the, because Adamoya is the family, right? With cherimoyas and like sugar apples.
Yeah, Adamoya is a cross between, I believe, sugar apple and custard apple.
Got you.
Maybe, I could be wrong. But I know it's a cross of some Annonas.
Okay, that's what it is, the Annona family.
Yeah, it's a cross of the Annona family. And they're really good. I mean, oftentimes people say you have to hand pollinate them.
Yeah.
That might be true, but I really don't. And, you know, I could get more fruits if I did, but for me, I just like looking at the trees. I like seeing the fruit on them. I mean,
and it looks great. It looks very healthy and happy.
That's foliar feeding. It did not look that good.
You.
It did not look that good even 6 months ago.
Wow. Period.
I mean, yeah, look at the size of the leaves.
Yeah,
that's foliar feeding.
In awe right now. I can tell, like you're saying, like lower down the leaves are smaller, like closer to the trunk, but even still, like these size, that's probably more so what it was like before the foliar feeding.
Yeah, yeah, and it drops a lot of leaves
larger.
through the winter. You know, this is a cinnamon.
What?
Cinnamon
so how do you
tree.
harvest it?
You can just go like this and just like yank it off like that.
Got you.
And so you can. Smell it already. Yeah, I mean,
wow.
I'll make tea out of it occasionally.
Oh my God. Holy crap.
They grow from cuttings too, but they just take a long time. From cuttings, they take a while to fruit, but
got you.
Root out.
Oh man. I got a cinnamon tree.
My little experimental mango over there, the white one.
Yeah.
That's just, I top worked that tree. You know, believe it or not, that was a coconut cream mango.
Okay.
And sounds funny, but I completely chopped it down and turned it into turpentine, which is like a non-desirable mango. But it's because I needed rootstock.
Okay.
I need more rootstock mangoes, but I just did it maybe a month and a half ago. So I did 4 grafts.
Wow.
I did maybe 5 or 6. 4 of them took.
So this is the turpentine?
No, this was coconut cream.
Oh, this
so yeah,
is
all this is actually still coconut cream.
Got you.
But coconut cream, I've got one over there behind that longed tree.
Okay.
And it's a really, really good fruit, but a terrible producer. Like the first few years it produces well, and then it tapers off.
Okay.
But I just needed more rootstock, you know, so I really will just use this tree to make seeds.
Okay.
To graft.
Grafting is not my specialty. Yeah. So when you say you need rootstock, do you mean like propagation?
Yeah, yeah. So this variety is the best for growing rootstock, which is a seedling. You can use any variety, but I mean, if you're just, it produces well, and it's one of the few varieties that's actually true to type. So you get a stable rootstock that has virtually no variation in it.
Okay.
You know, because most trees, including most mango trees, are not true to type. So you eat a mango, it's the best mango you ever had, plant it, wait 8 years, get the fruit, and it'll be different.
Gotcha.
Right? So like, but grafting is a guaranteed way to get the exact same DNA of
the fruit that you like.
Yeah.
Yeah. Got you.
Yeah.
Okay. And then this is a long on that's fruiting like crazy.
Yeah, yeah. This is a cool variety, actually. It's called Diamond River, and I haven't seen too many of them around for sale. Really, really good fruit.
Got you.
Maybe a little bit more tropical than some of the other varieties.
Oh, and that's the wax jambu. I seen you posted a video of it the other day.
Yeah.
The rose apple, or is it a mountain apple?
Yeah, that's just wax apple, wax jambu.
Word.
It's a good fruit. It's refreshing on a hot day like today, you know.
For sure. I've only had that fruit one time too, but I have a tree in my yard now.
Oh, do you?
Mm-hmm. It's doing pretty good too. Oh, yours is loaded.
Yeah, this is like the small. I have a larger tree down at the other end of the grove, but
wow.
Yeah,
so
I mean,
are the darker ones sweeter? Not
that I've found. I mean, like, it'll be white and red at the same time.
Mm-hmm. Cheers.
Yeah. It's a mediocre fruit at best. I mean, you know, like, it's just like refreshing, crisp, like an apple maybe, but like.
I agree.
I keep them watery. Yeah, it's watery. Maybe there's some like good varieties out there. For me, I keep it around just because on like a hot day, eat it, you know.
I'm sure you could juice it really well too.
Probably. Yeah, so kind of looks scraggly, but all this, I just planted that row there. The closest row to us is like 20 varieties of avocado.
Oh, wow.
And then the row further away is a bunch of different varieties of mango. Those are young, you know.
And then these people behind you are also growing fruit trees.
Yeah, that's my friend Vinny. He's a Jamaican guy, and he loves black sapote.
Got you.
And I told him, like, look, black sapote is fine because he liked eating them off my tree, but I'm like, white sapote is much better. So, you know, he planted a black sapote and a white sapote, and now he's like, yeah, the white sapote is hard to beat. That's a Namdok Mai mango, that big one there.
It's beautiful. How does he get the fruit from way up there?
You don't. I mean, you just let it fall pretty much. Like,
it's 11:11.
This one's a lemon zest.
Okay.
That's a lemon zest mango.
It's beautifully pruned, or does it naturally just grow like that?
No, I pruned it up that way, but I let it get too large. Ideally, like, I would go in there and I'll chop half the tree off the top.
Okay.
Because it just doesn't, that one actually doesn't produce too well around here in Central Florida because of it's susceptible to like powder mildew and anthracnose. So the blooms will get affected and it really won't fruit too well.
And those are like the #1 things here.
Right, right.
Powdery mildew?
Powdery mildew. And like, for example, like the Pickering variety is very resistant to that. So it sets fruit pretty consistently.
Got you.
This one's a Kasturi mango. It's kind of cool. It's actually a relative of mango. It's a cousin.
Okay.
It's got like a dark purple to black colored skin.
Got you.
When it's ripe.
I think I just seen one of those for the first time on Instagram. A guy in Davie, Florida is growing a bunch of exotic fruits. Yeah, his name's like John or something.
Okay.
You guys are like head to head. Are these jabos?
Yeah, they are.
Wow. What type of jabo?
These are just basic Sabra. Like, you know,
that's the best one.
You think so?
I think it's so sweet.
Look, there's one little fruit right here. See that one there? They really haven't produced too well for me, but now they're like, I mean, this last year they just flowered for the first time, and I've had them in the ground for probably 7 years.
Wow.
So,
and you bought them as a seedling, or
no? I bought them as a 3-gallon. You know, so that's a patience tester fruit. But they're really good.
They are.
Everybody loves them.
So, what's your favorite Jabota Cabo?
Grimmel's good, like the large.
You like the Grimmel?
Yeah, thin skin.
Yeah.
Like that one's good. Maybe I haven't really tried enough varieties to like form a proper opinion on what's best and what's not best.
Okay.
But yeah, any of them's good. I mean, any Jabo's good.
That's exactly how I feel too. The Grimmel's massive, so I definitely understand. Like, you get your bang for your buck with those.
Yeah.
They take 15 years to fruit though. The trees.
Do they?
Yeah, 15 to 20.
Yeah.
So it's crazy. I see this one has fruit on it, but is this a sapote?
That's a black sapote.
Okay.
Yeah.
The leaves look different than some of the other black sapotes I've seen. These are more like elongated.
Yeah, that's
Are there different types of black sapote?
There's a few different varieties, and in my opinion, they're all the same. The only difference would be size of the fruit.
Okay.
Some of them have larger size fruits, some have smaller.
Got you.
And that's another persimmon. I'm sorry, that's another cinnamon there. If you look at the growth on it, it looks really cool.
It's so pretty. I didn't know what that was.
Yeah, that's a cinnamon.
I gotta get a cinnamon. The trunk is so sturdy too.
Yeah. Well, cinnamon sticks is just the bark of the trunk, right?
That's what I was wondering.
Scrape it.
Okay.
And right now it's going crazy with seed. So
yes,
you know, I plant the seed. Oh man. Yeah, come over to this side.
Whoa.
Look at all these. These are all seeds of the cinnamon tree. So
wow.
I plant these out and then I put them up on my website.
Got you. Those are amazing.
See those. I don't know if they're edible or not.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering too.
You're welcome to try them, but I don't know.
It's juicy.
You know, I wouldn't try them if I were you. I probably wouldn't. I wouldn't test it. I don't know if they're edible.
About to kill you.
Right yeah.
Is
Watch
it death?
Out. Yeah, sure.
Right? Actually, it just lapsed.
That's a Rollinia. It's an Annona. It's the yellow skin.
Got you. I've never had the Rollinias before either.
Oh, I've only had like 1 or 2, and they're pretty good.
I hear they're like one of the best Annonas.
Yeah, they're good. You know.
And these are all banana?
Yeah, I tried scooping them out with the tractor, and they came back. So I'm done planting. I'm not planting any more bananas. They're too much work.
Got you.
They're maintenance. They're nightmare. And like they're fine if you're just a homeowner with, you know, a few trees in the backyard and you can prune them up. But when I've got to do all of this,
yeah,
it becomes a lot.
for sure.
This is the Inga Lorena, the mother tree, actually.
Okay.
So
Of the other.
yeah, this is the white ice cream bean, like the white pod one.
I've never seen that either. You have so many rare trees.
Thank you.
That is awesome. And this is a Barbados cherry.
It is, yeah.
Massive. Super fruiting. Like,
yeah,
more
and it just
flowers.
got done. Like, it just had a ton of fruit on it.
This is amazing.
And through the summer, it fruits quite a bit. And that's a good fruit.
So, do you feel like the reason why your soil is so lush is because it was an orange grove for all of those years?
No, this soil is terrible.
Why are your trees doing so well?
Foliar feeding and mulching, right? So, like if you look way down there, I have truckloads of mulch from tree trimming companies come in, and then I'll spread it out. Because I mean, what we have here, you actually think about it, the sand, this is just sand, Florida sand, orange grove. And for many years, it's been treated with pesticides, herbicides, everything.
Got you.
Right? So the nutrient and the bioactivity of the soil microbe is like completely depleted. So, but when I put the mulch back over it, I saw much better results. So I've been trying to restore the soil that way, and then also foliar feeding.
Got you.
And part of the fun with foliar feeding is that you don't have to wait for the nutrients to get absorbed into the roots. And sometimes trees can get like locked up if the soil acidity is incorrect for that tree. But foliar feeding allows them to uptake nutrients in the soil that previously they couldn't because it changes their pH. And then also it's really a short-term like effective solution for micronutrient deficiencies.
Right.
So that's why I've been like doing a combination of both mulching, foliar feeding, you know, and it's good. I can see the results with it.
Got you. Yeah, because I've seen mulch piles that are like high around trees.
Yeah. Check it out. Look at these olives. There's some olives up here.
Oh, wow.
I mean, I'm not going to do anything with them, but
are they,
you know,
the black olives or green olives?
I think they're just green. I think, aren't all olives green and then they turn black when you
do they all turn black?
them?
That's, I don't know.
I really don't know too much. But I like every tree that I have on my website that I do sell cuttings from, they're all from fruiting trees. So yeah, I won't sell anything if it hasn't fruited.
Awesome.
And that way I can also confirm like what's what, and if the variety I was sold is incorrect, I'm not going to sell it, you know.
Yeah. So you're not selling fake gummy worm
I'm not selling
trees.
fake gummy worm trees.
That is the worst thing ever.
That's another jambu, a wax jambu there.
Is it the same variety?
I think so. I think it is. I mean, there's a red and there's a green. Both of these seem to be red.
This thing is prolific.
This time of year, yeah, it does. It does pretty well.
And it's dropping.
Oops.
Thank you.
That one.
This is like the most refreshing thing ever.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it to you this time.
I wish it was cold. Like if you got it right out of a fridge, like, you know.
It's so juicy. I keep choking on the juice.
Yeah.
I'm like not expecting that much. I don't even like apples.
No, me neither. Me neither.
The soft skin is what makes it passable as an apple to me.
It's like a kind of spice.
Does it?
Like
I don't taste the spice, but
yeah, it's
nice.
interesting. Like I like the texture of the skin. It's like waxy. Like it's like the wax on a real apple, but it's not like fake wax. You know? Like,
word.
This is a kwai muck.
Oh, have you had this fruit before?
I have not. I'm allergic to them.
What?
I'm allergic to jackfruit and jackfruit relatives. So mulberry, jackfruit, some figs kind of give me a little, just throated. This is orange sherbet mango. That one's really, really good.
Okay.
It's a great
I gotta hit
fruit.
Mango Fest.
You should.
I've been
really
pondering it, but yeah.
I've been looking forward to it for months.
Okay, then I gotta go.
Yeah.
So the ticket that lets you taste all of the mangoes there, or what is it like?
I don't know. I've never been.
Oh, cool.
I don't know,
okay.
but me and my wife are just making a trip out of it.
Yeah.
You know, a weekend fun trip.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I know they'll have a bunch of fruit for sale and maybe some tastings.
Yeah.
So this is just ice creamy. This is Inga Foelii. It's like smaller fruit.
It is gorgeous. Like, I definitely feel what you're saying about the nitrogen in the leaves because I've never seen a leaf that dark.
Yeah. That's
Like,
that's what's crazy
dark.
about these. I mean, they are
Real deal nitrogen. Like,
they look like they grow in the jungle, you know.
yeah, exactly. And it's such a thick leaf too.
Yeah. This one's a rosy gold mango.
Rose eagle?
Rosy gold.
Rosy gold.
Rosy gold. It's
Got
like one of the
you.
first. It'll fruit the earliest out of all of them. It'll like flower in December, January, and then fruits will be ready, you know, definitely now.
I'm guessing mango is like your favorite fruit?
It recently, it like, not, I wouldn't say my favorite fruit. It's hard to put a pin on that, but there's my favorite fruit of all time is from China, and it's called yang mei. I've gotten to try the fruits, and I don't want to be stereotypical or anything, but it's like, maybe it's hyped up,
Okay.
but I've tried the fruits in person, and that's my life goal, is to like propagate yang mei in Florida. You need a male and a female.
Got you.
And so I ordered 50 bare root trees ripped out of the ground, shipped over from China. And I got them, I planted them all out. I have 4 that are surviving out of those.
Yes, Hunter.
And I recently got some male scions, so I'm like,
yes,
yeah, so I'm like,
you're gonna
really?
do it.
Yeah. I mean,
I've
that's
never
my
heard of
goal.
that.
It's so good. Look up, they call it yanmei. That's the better way to say it. But Y-A-N-G-M-E-I.
Is it like mangosteen?
Mangosteen's really good too.
I love mangosteen.
It's not, it's not so much like mangosteen. It's they're about this big, dark. They taste like a mix of like every good fruit you've ever had, like a punch, like a tropical punch, maybe.
Okay, when you do it, I'm
Yeah.
lining up to get a tree. That's freaking amazing. You're gonna be like the new Jabo guy.
Yeah.
Like the guy who brought, was that Grimmel? Yeah, he brought Grimmel.
So yeah, I've been
Grimmel.
down there. Adolf Grimmel, he pioneered a lot of the fruit expeditions and brought stuff back, and now Patrick Garvey owns Grimmel Grove and runs it, and actually does breadfruit and makes breadfruit vodka. So that's like his thing. It's called Mutiny Breadfruit Vodka.
I gotta try that. This is another yellow strawberry tree.
This one's a red.
Okay.
Yeah, and you know it's gotten so old, but you know I advise against planting these. Believe it or
Why?
not. So like this is the tree. Look way down there. It pops up like 40 feet away. Like it's worse than bamboo.
Damn.
Like I just ripped all this right here. I just ripped it out. That tree from that mother tree is now right here.
Wow.
You know? Invasive. I'm not like
invasive.
That's it. Like, you
that's
know, I mean,
crazy. You know, elderberry does that too.
Oh yeah.
It's crazy. I have elderberry tree here and it'll be literally at my front door. I'm like, how the heck? But I love these fruit. This is one of my favorites.
This was one of the fruits that really got me into it. My brother bought a miracle berry a long time ago before I knew anything about fruits.
Okay.
And I just got that experience. I was like, wow, this is really cool. This is not, Americans only know like apples, bananas, oranges, grapes, pears, and that's it. But you know, there's hundreds of fruits that can grow here. And I'm just like, let's break the norm and grow some things that, you know, and you really don't need all this space to do it. Like you really don't need as much space as people think. I
mean, but what you do have is space. You plant 170 fruit trees.
Yeah. Well, and I've got a lot more to go. Like the outside rows are still kind of empty. So
all of that's yours too?
To the white fence there.
Wow.
Yeah. And then down to the road. Technically, it's my grandfather's. He's just allowing me to steward his land, which I'm happy to do. And
yeah, now you have a house here.
Yeah, I'm really excited for that. It'll be nice. This is a jackfruit.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah. So what do you do? Like, do you like just not touch the fruit?
I mean, I'll give it away. I'll sell it. I'll let it fall and rot on the ground like that.
Got you.
You know?
Next time, call me. This is my favorite fruit.
Is it really?
I love jackfruit. Yeah. It's so good. People feel like that about like durian. Have you tried durian?
I've only tried like frozen durian.
Got you.
You know, I've never tried like a fresh one, so I can't
Say, really?
Yeah, I won't judge it by a frozen fruit that's maybe months old, but
Have you smelt it?
yeah.
Okay.
I get the funk of it. Like, I feel like you could grow to like it, you know,
Yeah,
and if you
I don't
grew up
know.
with it, it would be really good.
True. I think it's one of those like acquired tastes for sure, like
Yeah.
oysters. What is this?
This is a Jamun relative. It's called Belize blackberry.
Wow.
They were selling seeds many years ago on tradewindsfruit.com. My friend gave me a small seedling, and it turned into a massive tree.
Yeah, this is a monster.
Yeah, it's very similar to Jamun, which that's a Jamun there.
Okay.
So this and this are just basically like close cousins.
So do you like the Jamun fruit?
I do. I like Jamun maybe a little more. The fruits are larger.
Okay. Then this is a Brazilian.
It is.
Brazilian grape? Is that what you said?
Belize blackberry.
Belize blackberry.
Belize blackberry. It's a collector's item of the Jamun. You know,
Okay.
it's either Sexysium or Eugenia. I forget which one.
I love the shade, like you were saying. Woo! I'm sorry. I'm gonna not do this at some point in my life. But
yeah, so this is a
Jamun.
Jamun, and the bark is really pretty too. It's a nice shade tree.
It is. This looks African.
I don't know where it's from. I would guess Central America.
Oh my God. Right. It's so sturdy.
Yeah.
Wow.
And it takes the cold just fine.
How long have you had this tree?
Ooh, I've probably had it planted for maybe 6 years, 5-6 years.
Yeah, she's sturdy.
Maybe a little longer, maybe 7, but no more than 7.
And I see how the fruit come in. It almost looks like, is that mimosa? Like how the flowers are? Do you see them, babe?
What do you mean mimosa?
Mimosa plant? It's pink, but it's like little puff balls.
Yeah. I don't know, maybe. But it makes a ton of fruit every year, and just
got you.
They fall to the ground. It's like, it tastes like an astringent grape.
Okay.
And the astringency might turn some people off at first. And it did for me. I was like, oh, this is terrible. Why would I want to like dry my mouth out with the fruit?
Yeah.
But after like a little bit of eating it, it's maybe like the durian comparison. Like, I got used to it, and then I knew what to expect. And then it was really good.
Yeah.
You know?
Especially if you get a really ripe one.
You know, this might be from India. Indians love this fruit. I get so many people asking for it, and they're all Indians.
Got you.
So I think it's an Indian fruit. But it's cool because, you know, like, I can relate to people that I couldn't relate to before now of all ethnicities, because, you know, I'll meet a Jamaican, we'll talk about ackee and you know, Jamaican mangoes, East Indian, and then I'll meet somebody, you know, from Asia, and then, you know, we're talking about jackfruit or whatnot.
What is it called? What's the fruit? Your favorite fruit?
Oh, yang mei.
Yang mei.
Yang mei, yeah.
Yeah, don't get them started about the yang mei.
Yeah. Well, you should see some of the reactions. I mean, I've met people from China, and then I'm like, oh, you know yang mei? Because it doesn't exist in the United States. Yeah. You know, basically. Oh my gosh, you know about yang mei? You know yang mei? I'm like, yeah, I do. I grow the trees. Like,
yeah, that's how I go for real. Like breadfruit. That's how I feel about
breadfruit. Yeah. Breadfruit.
Breadfruit.
I'm allergic to it as well.
Dang.
It's related to that family.
Got you. Okay. Well, yeah, you have a beautiful plot here.
Thank you. Thank you. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of work. It's well worth it. And, you know, in my eyes, I'm like, someday, hopefully I'll make it to 60 years old, and then all these trees will be massive. I mean, I started it when I was 18.
Wow.
So now I'm 26.
You go, Hunter.
Thank you.
Yeah, you young whippersnapper.
Yeah.
I love it.
Well, and before I did this through high school, I was a professional wake surfer. So like wakeboarding. Yeah, I traveled all around. I have 2 Guinness World Records. Do real estate, wakeboarding, wake surfing, tropical fruit trees.
Wow.
I like fragrances and perfumes. I like everything, you know?
A very eclectic guy. I love that for you.
Yeah.
At 26, holy moly.
Yeah. So
you go, Hunter.
We're blessed. This is maybe one of the last cool ones I'll point out. This is cool. So this is Ficus sycamoris. Okay. And if you're familiar with the Bible, it might be of significance, but it's a tree that was very, very prominent in Bible times. And this one actually came from Israel. Wow. So this is a neat tree. You know, like biblical fruits are cool. And I would like to grow more biblical plants. Like I've got a frankincense and a myrrh. and now Ficus sycamoris, and there's a few others.
Yeah. So what does this fruit taste like?
I've never tried the fruit. This one's flowered, but I haven't got the fruit from it.
Got
And it
you.
only, when I say it flowered, I mean it made like one flower. So it's fruiting age.
Okay.
And this is an air layer from my friend's tree who has fruited.
Got you.
And I don't even think he tried the fruit. It fell to the ground or a bird got it.
Got you.
Apparently they were pretty good, but just a biblical tree that is really a cool collector's item and really resistant to nematodes.
Got you.
So for a fig, I mean, you don't see fig trees that look this good around here.
You said
yeah.
ficus. I didn't want to sound stupid, but yeah, I was gonna say fig. You're allergic to figs, though.
I'll eat it. I'll eat it. I'll eat it. I don't know. Like if this thing fruits, I'll definitely eat it and get a scratchy throat. But you know,
you're gonna risk it all. What is this?
This is tropical almond.
Wow.
Yeah, it looked prettier until the hurricane came through, but it makes this cool. You see them on the beaches around.
Yeah,
here.
that's what I thought. Okay, I thought this was like a sea grape, but it's not a sea grape.
No. What's funny is like, so when I take cuttings from this to ship them, they're very sappy. So I'll come over here and the leaves are quite big. So I'll grab a leaf like this. You know, I'll grab a leaf off this tree. I'll put it down here. I'll cut my scions off of it. I'll take it and then I'll roll it up in the leaf like this and not get sap all over me. So I use it. I actually use it for that.
Got you. And it is flowering.
Yeah, it's flowering. It's made a few fruits. I mean, the fruit is very hard to get to. It's got a big like husk on it.
Okay.
But it's a small like acorn-sized kernel, but it's very delicious.
Got you.
So it tastes like an almond, maybe a little bit better, but
the processing time be crazy. Oh my god.
Yeah, if you got the right tools for the job, maybe, but
look at your papayas.
Isn't that hilarious? I'm so glad you pointed that out. That is like my Dr. Seuss papaya, because I think that thing's like 5 or 6 years old. And you know,
really?
yeah, it's made it through all the hurricanes since
insane.
Like Ian.
Look at the trunk. It's like
yeah, it's hilarious. Like,
and how are you supposed to?
I've never seen a papaya like
ever.
This.
Their shelf or their life cycle's like 3 years.
Yeah,
back.
Yeah, like
and
3 years.
Look at the fruit. It actually was like, it looked like it was good.
Yeah, it is. It is good.
Dang.
You know,
from a 5-year-old papaya.
And I'm not gonna cut it just because I like the aesthetic. Like,
and really, he loves it here. You can't chop him down.
Well, it's only leaning because of the hurricane. Actually, like it was straight before, but the hurricanes.
How the hell did this one little stalk survive the hurricanes that we had? Like these last two, the winds were insane.
Isn't that great? I love this tree. I'll be very sad when it goes away, just because I have so many memories with it.
It's so thick.
Yeah.
I've never seen a papaya that looked like this ever. I swear, this is crazy. This is defying the odds.
Yeah, you know, like,
wow.
I'll probably never get the fruit again, but I enjoy looking at it.
You're just gonna have to stare at it one day as it's like super ripe and just pray.
Yeah, like poke it with a stick.
Yeah, man, a long stick. That's nuts. That's what, 20 feet? That's like a coconut.
It is.
It's growing like a coconut.
And the bamboo, I do the bamboo too. It's an observation I've made, is that the weeds really don't grow around the bamboo.
Yeah.
Like everywhere else.
I mean,
I don't know if it's the leaves have a lot of nutrients in them, I guess, but.
A bamboo?
Oh yeah. Silica. They have a lot of silica. So my friend Shanti, she has a bamboo operation in Orlando. She gave a class to our garden club, and I learned so much about them. She makes a ton of tea from the leaves, and she gives it to like her animals, and then the quality of their fur is like sky high. Like they're not shedding, their fur is good. It's got a lot of silica.
I need to use bamboo then. I have a crap ton at my house and it's invasive.
Well, there's two types. There's clumping bamboo and then there's runner types. This type will never like shoot up 10 feet away.
Okay.
This type will stay contained to, you know, this area here.
Got you. It's so pretty.
And then these are like little shampoo gingers right around it.
I didn't know what type. It almost kind of looks like turmeric for a second.
Yeah.
Because it's so long.
It might be related. It does look like that.
This is so nice.
But yeah, you know, I come out here, I play around, and every Monday I ship out my orders. So I come out and, you know, I find it better to do it.
Dragon fruit.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
Dragon fruit and
it's way up there. Wow.
That's why it never fruits well. It's because it got so tall.
Yeah, and that's a lot of shade. Do they like this much shade?
Probably not.
I mean, they're so green though, because I've seen them like at this point just get scorched. You have a loquat in there too. Is that an accident?
That's an accident.
Okay.
That's a bird eating loquat fruit and
Got you.
dropping it off.
But a happy loquat.
That's
Gonna get some fruit later.
I didn't even really know that was there.
The food forest is food
Yeah,
forest.
yeah. It's I don't know if I would call it a food forest because I don't really have many vegetables and things like that.
Okay.
But I mean a fruit forest maybe.
Fruit
like,
forest for sure.
you know.
Fruit forest undeniably. Dang, I'm so glad we came and I got to try these fruits and just show people, because this is Central Florida, like you said.
It is, yeah.
This is like not to be done.
Yeah.
It's so cool.
Well, and initially I was just experimenting like with all these different fruits to see like, hey, what could possibly replace oranges, you know?
Right.
What could replace citrus. And I think if you did the right varieties of mangoes here, like a Pickering or a Maha Chinook, that could absolutely replace citrus because of the disease resistance. And
they're we wouldn't have to get like Haitian mangoes and mangoes shipped from so far.
Right, like irradiated Tommy Atkins mangoes from like Mexico.
It's ridiculous. Even avocados, we could do some things with avocados here too.
Yeah.
But you know, people just got to put that instead of a crepe myrtle.
Oh yeah, I agree.
That would be
crepe
amazing.
myrtles are horrible.
Yeah. Boo, crepes.
Yeah.
Can you tell us about your growing methods? Are they organic, permaculture, no-till, etc.?
I kind of just throw stuff in the ground.
Okay.
And like throw mulch on it.
Got you.
I mean, organic, probably not. I mean, the stuff that I like, my seedlings, I could call them organic because I'm not using synthetic fertilizers. The foliar feeding stuff is non-synthetic. It's all natural things that I put on it.
Cool.
My plants, I would say I could probably call it organic, but I probably can't because the soil in the past had been treated with many different types of fertilizers and herbicides and that. So I'm trying to undo that and use mulch.
Got you. Okay. But where do you get your compost? Or how do you plant
wood
the
chips?
trees? For like the fill soil around your trees?
Yeah, that's just wood chips. So I'll call around 10 different tree trimming companies. I'll be like, hey, you know, if you got, they usually have to pay to dump it somewhere. So if they're like running in the area, I'm like, just come dump it here. Then I'll use the tractor to spread it out.
Got you.
So it's free.
And, you don't have to do all that heavy work.
Right.
Because, oh my goodness, moving those wood chips is no joke.
Yeah. Tractor helps for that.
For sure. So how do you handle pests and weeds naturally?
It's a byproduct. Like, it comes with the territory, pests and weeds. Like, weeds, recently, I've just been mowing and weed eating.
Got you.
The only other alternative is, I mean, spraying with Roundup. Got you. Like, you can spray with Roundup, or you can weed eat. And I've been weed eating because I plan on eating from the trees.
Right.
I think over time, if I keep adding wood chips year after year, it'll suppress that.
Right.
But it's hard because all the areas where there's not trees, there's still just weeds. And they blow in.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'll weed eat. And for pests, you know, it's really not as much of a problem as you'd think when the trees are like in the ground and they're established.
Yeah, because you're growing trees, not
maybe
like
ants would be the worst thing.
Got
and
you.
then you can just do tree tanglefoot around the base of the tree. You put like cardboard around it, and then there's a product called Tanglefoot, and you put, it's like a sticky, goopy substance, and it prevents them from crawling up and down.
Okay.
But a healthy tree really shouldn't get that much pest damage or disease. That's the tree telling you, hey, I'm already stressed out. I'm getting damaged by pests.
Right.
So maybe think about, how can I give it the nutrition it's asking me for to prevent, like our immune systems, you know? So
that's like a foliar spray.
Foliar? Yeah. Yeah, foliar.
Foliar spray will
You can increase the health significantly by using foliar feeding. You know, and really, I find, at least in the greenhouse, a lot of insects are looking for, you know, cellulose and fiber. They're not looking for water.
Got
So
you.
like when your plants are so healthy that they're just full of water and they bite into it, the insects drown. They're not getting the dried out cellulose and fiber that they're looking for.
Got you.
Mealybugs can still be a problem even if your trees are healthy. Aphid farming with ants can be a problem. But over time, I mean, if I have a problem with ants in the greenhouse, I just drench the footers in like a super non-organic ant solution, you know, because it's not going into my plants. It's just around the posts on the ground.
Okay.
So I'll do that.
Got you. How do you deal with extreme weather or seasonal changes?
Actually, so yeah, if we get like a cold snap, I will basically buy air conditioning conduit or air conditioning insulation lines, like a pool noodle.
Okay.
And if the tree is small enough, you can cut, like, just buy a pool noodle basically, and cut it down the middle, put it around the base of the tree. I cut every leaf off up until it's this high, and then I put the pool noodle on it, and then
It's like a hug.
yeah, it's like it really does help.
Yeah.
And you know, if you can get your trees, at least in my area, we get down to the, you know, low 30s. We've seen high 20s, maybe for a night or two.
Yeah.
But I'll use like foam pool noodles on them. In extreme cases, if it's a tree I really care about, I'll do a foam pool noodle and then I'll wrap it in like an old crappy blanket or towels.
Yeah. Okay. So nothing too crazy.
No, I don't run heaters out there. I mean, I would if I had the money, but you know, think about buying 25 heaters at $1,000 a pop for 3 nights of the year. So
yeah, exactly.
You know, I'm not.
The pool noodles will suffice.
Yeah, they'll work. And you just got to get the tree large. I mean, the first year I planted, those ice cream bean trees you saw now that are huge, they got completely shot to ground level.
Got
and then they came back up like that.
Got you, because it's only one night. Like,
yeah,
it's not
it
like
could be
weeks.
a few nights, but I mean, don't give up if your tree does look like it dies. Oftentimes, if the root's fine. And also composting with the wood chips.
Right.
I've taken a temperature gun out in like the middle of the night when it's freezing, and I'll test the ground next to it that's exposed to the surface temperature, and say 40 degrees. I'll go right over it, dig under the wood chips, scan it. It'll be 60, 65. It's hot. If you do a thick layer of fresh decaying wood chips, it's hot under there. So you're keeping the roots, like the root crown, really warm. So I'll do that too. So between the pool noodle and the wood chips,
that is so sustainable. So sustainable. I love that. Yeah. Awesome. Okay. And what advice would you give to beginner gardeners who want to start growing their own food?
What kind of food are they trying to grow? Like vegetables or fruits? Like,
I would just say a general, like, I'm interested in growing. I feel like I don't have a green thumb.
It sounds funny, but like the harder you try, the worse it is usually. like it's funny, like some of the trees I've tried the hardest on end up dying. The trees I care the least about, I just kick them over and throw them in a hole. They work. So like it sounds backwards, and I'm not saying neglect all your trees, but like, you know, I mean, just the standard stuff, like make sure, you know, if you're planting something new in the ground, water it for 20 days, you know, until it can establish itself.
Great.
Watch out for sun. I mean,
great tip.
Know your plants that you're planting. Know if it needs full sun, if it'll die in full sun.
Yeah.
You know, because Florida can be brutal, especially like now.
Absolutely.
You know, but just do it. Just throw something in the ground, plant some seeds. Like,
yeah.
You know, it's not rocket science.
For sure.
It's, you know, and then also ChatGPT and, you know, Google can be a huge resource. So like,
seriously, yeah, don't sleep on ChatGPT.
Yeah.
Because you can make it real specific. Like, I live in Apopka, Florida.
Yes. And this is my soil type.
Yeah.
And this is our weather.
Exactly.
And this is what I want to plant.
For sure.
You know.
Yeah, I want to harvest all year.
The other thing too is if you're planting fruit trees, don't plant them too deep in the ground.
Ooh, that's a good one.
That's probably the biggest one I would say is like, you can mess up easy, but like I'll plant my trees, like if this is ground level right here, right? So I'll plant my trees, the top of the dirt of the plant, I'll put it like right here.
And mound the wood chips around it.
I'll mound up around. And I don't let the wood chips touch it, but I'll mound it up because 3 or 4 good rains and you plant it here, now you'll be here.
For sure.
And if you plant it flush to the ground, it'll settle in.
That's
and then it'll get
facts.
root rot and
Got
die.
you.
And I've killed a few trees that way.
Okay.
Friend of mine just literally sometimes sets them on top of the ground.
Wow.
And mounds around it. So
Got you.
you know.
That's more my speed, the no dig type of way of doing it.
I wouldn't do that here because our soil is already so sandy and dry. If it's not, wet, it doesn't hold moisture too well.
Yeah, that's facts.
But I'll definitely
definitely.
throw it in the ground and mound up. And luckily we have irrigation, so I can just put a microjet on it.
Got you.
And run it.
Okay. Great tips, Hunter. Great tips. And do you have any exciting future plans for your farm/garden?
Oh, well, yeah. So, my biggest thing out here is mango scions, right? So, like, I do a lot of mango scions.
Okay. What is scions?
Is this still on?
Yeah, yours is.
Mango scions are like the cuttings of mangoes that people use to graft.
Okay.
And as of now, I've only have like 8 varieties of mangoes to offer.
Got you.
Recently, I've planted I have about 70 varieties planted now in total. So when those get large, I can say, hey, here's 70 varieties instead of 8.
Yeah.
And then, just doing the rareplantcuttings.com is cool. You should look. I also have an Etsy. It's called Edible Landscaping on Etsy.
Perfect.
And you can read a lot of reviews there. But a lot of people are having success. And, I'll sell like 3. They come in packs of 3, like cuttings, whatever you get. So you could get 3 cuttings for, $25.
Okay.
And then you could have 3 trees for $25.
Wow.
If you know what you're doing.
For sure.
I'm trying to move away from Etsy because it's a terrible platform for sellers to be on.
I agree. I'm on
horrible.
Etsy as well. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's the worst.
All of the reviews that I get are from people that are like weird. I'm like, what the hell?
It's not. Yeah, like it's not that. It's just for me, Etsy is so authoritarian in the fact that like you can't do a lot of the things like you could do elsewhere.
Got you.
They've taken down my listings for black sapote because they say it's endangered. It's
wow.
not. So just like stuff like that.
Got you.
So,
okay, I hear Shopify is really good.
That's what I use. So if you are going to support me, rareplantcuttings.com, I offer faster shipping.
Awesome.
And better prices than on Etsy because Etsy charges me at the end of the day 20-30%. So if I don't have to pass that on to the consumer, they can save it themselves. So
got you. Yeah.
rareplantcuttings.com.
And what other socials do you have and how can we find you?
On Instagram, my username is Exotic Fruit Hunter.
Awesome.
Facebook, Hunter Sims, but a lot of that's real estate.
Got you. Okay. But this is awesome. Thank you so much for allowing us to come.
Thank you. It's great to have you. Nice to meet you.
For sure. I definitely have to come back when all of the mangoes are established and see it again as they grow larger because this is amazing.
Maybe we'll run into each other at the Mango Fest.
Ooh, that'd be cool. Yeah, I definitly have to get out there.
Good deal.
So nice.
Good deal.
But thank you.
Yeah, sounds good.